And we're back. Okay, let's see. Where do we leave off? What kind of kitchen behavior pisses you off? Talkers. I know that's very hypocritical of me to say. I'm, talk your ear off if you let me. But, when someone's trying to work, when I'm trying to work, and someone's trying to talk to me or ask me, a bunch of questions, leave me alone. This isn't a Barbara Walters interview. I want to do what I'm doing, leave me alone. Obviously, having said that, I'm very guilty of that. I'm such a hypocrite. I will talk to you if you're willing to let me talk to you. It's just one of those things. Let's see. What's the biggest cliche in the baking world? Skinny bakers. I don't understand. Why are you winning cake competitions? Why do you have, shows? Gain some weight. Never trust a skinny chef? Has anyone else other than me heard this? Anyone else get the memo? I look like a chef. I should be on the Chef Boyardee can. I'm the portly chef. I have lots of fun with everything, and, a jolly ho-ho-ho. But, there's these skinny bitches winning these competitions, and they're like, oh, yay. I'm surprised you can hold up the big check that they give you. You're not going to blow away in the wind. I don't understand. Where's someone with meat on their bones who have at least eaten something in the last week? I hope that this show isn't like that. I want to eat something. There better be a buffet table when we're not taping. Skinny bakers is just so funny. It's so ironic. It's such a cliche. What are you eating? Because it's obviously not your own stuff. Obviously I'm eating a lot of cupcakes. When was the last time I saw my toes? Not when I ate a whole tiramisu by myself last week. Really. Let's see, what's your most elaborate and creative cake? I haven't been able to do a lot of crazy stuff. I want that outlet where I can do, that fun, crazy stuff. I just haven't had the opportunity. I have, how crazy can you get when you have to do a bridal shower cake? Whoa, no fireworks there. But, I want that outlet. I want to be able to express myself. I want to do a lot of fun, crazy stuff that I haven't done before. I'm always up for learning. That's the biggest thing with what we're doing. When I would watch Cake Boss, when I'd watch, shows like that, I would see techniques that they'd use and I'd write them down. I'd have my notebook. I'd sit there. I'd write things down. Who does that? But I'm sitting there and I'm writing down, I could pause it, go back, draw a little picture, get some ideas, gain some creativity from that. It's just what I like to do. I want to be able to make that crazy fun stuff, have a lot of fun with things. I just need an opportunity to. I'm not sitting at home, although it looks like I eat tons of cake by myself. I don't do that. I don't, I want to have a reason to make a cake. So, hopefully I can be able to do that. Let's see. My biggest strengths and weaknesses, like I said before, this happens to be a lot of questions to answer here. Talking. I'm a talker. I don't know if you've obviously gained that knowledge yet, but it can be a weakness and it can be a strength. In school, I'd be yelled at for talking too much, but I'm encouraged at work to talk to people. It's just so, it's such a different thing. I can get distracted by talking. I can distract others by talking. It's just one of those things that, it gets me into trouble, but it gets me out of trouble. So, I like to be a schmoozer, things like that. I want to be able to have fun with what I do. So I feel like that can get me in trouble, but I feel like it could work to my advantage too. I can gain a lot of trust from people. I can have a lot of fun, trying not to sound like a dirtbag. But, I think people kind of like someone who, strike up a conversation. I want to be that person. I don't want to sit in a room awkwardly. I want to, let's start talking. I don't care what we're talking about. Just different things like that. That's the kind of person I am. Let's see, my competitive nature. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, there was a question before that. What's something I could brag about? First of all, obviously the chance to do this kind of show. I'd have ultimate bragging rights to be like, hey, guess what? I was on TLC. What did you do with your life? Oh, you were an accountant. Oh, all right, cool. Try to put that on a bumper sticker and put it on the back of your van. My son was on TLC. It would be so much fun. Other than that, a lot of I'm proud of all the cakes that I make. I have a lot of fun with what I do. If I get the reaction that I hope I'm getting or beyond that, then I'm ecstatic with what I do. I don't care, you know, if I, you know, I just don't, I don't care. It's just that feeling. It's very, very hard to explain. But let's see. Yeah, describe your competitive nature. I am competitive. I don't like to lose. I don't like to be second. I don't like doing that kind of thing. Like I said it before, I'm an attention whore. I need to be in the spotlight. I want encouragement. I want praise. I want all that. I don't need it, but I want it. I want, you know, if I see someone else getting it, I'm like, why aren't you talking to me and not them? Like, you know, I'm just needy, I guess. I mean, I want to be the person that people see, look up to, talk to, you know. I want to be the center of attention. I mean, I probably sound like the greatest person on the camera here, but, you know, it's just what I want. What will I do to win? Give an example, or, you know, look into the camera here. Watch out. I'm coming for you, competition. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I really will do anything to win. I have no trouble, you know, throwing you under the bus, anything like that. I mean, I'm all up for friends. Believe me, you can probably trust me. But, you know, I really will do anything to win. I am here to win, not to make friends. I mean, that probably sounds awful, but it's the truth. And, you know, I have no reason to lie to anybody. So, you know, let's see. Yep, how far will you go to win? Again, I sound like the best person here. This is no Miss America World Peace kind of question. I mean, I really will ruin friendships to get what I want. I mean, it sounds great, but, you know, there's no reason why I'm gonna let someone else beat me out. I mean, if you're not on the top being seen the most, you're nothing. I mean, you're just another number. You're another person. You have to be the center of attention to be seen. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. So, you know, I won't have any problem causing a scene, making a big deal, being that person to, you know, be seen, be noticed. Let's see. You've seen competition shows. Let's see. I love the fact that there's always so many different, you know, not stereotypes, but, you know, there's always those categories. There's like the bitch, there's the cocky guy who you're like, I don't want you to win, but you do produce some good stuff. Like, you know, there's all those stereotypes that I just don't know what I fit into. Like, you decide what I am. I mean, I could be the person who talks a lot, like the windbag, like, oh, there's Crazy Pete. Like, you know, I don't care what you decide what you want me to be. I really can't describe who I am in, like, one word. I just, you know, I'm crazy. I have a lot of fun with what I do. I can be bitchy. I can be needy. I can be a backstabber. I can be two-faced. I can be cocky. I can be rude. I can be a sweetheart. I like to think of myself as a sweetheart, but having said all this stuff to this camera, I sound like an awful person. But, you know, I mean, it's really hard to put myself into one category. I mean, again, like I said, you decide. It's all up to you what you think I am. I mean, I like to think that I'm full of surprises, too. So, I mean, keep in store. Let's see. Let's see. Why do you want to be on the show? I really have no trouble saying that I want to be famous. I love attention. I don't think you can beat being on TV as being the center of attention. I like that whole thing, but honestly, I really want to do it for my family. I want them to be proud. I want them to, you know, this is pretty high up there on the scale of cake decorating. This is pretty, you know, pretty good thing to praise here. But, you know, I mean, I want to do it for myself, in all honesty. I want to do it to prove to myself that I can be great at this, that this is a talent that I have, like, you know, being able to be sociable and cake decorate. Like, I mean, that's the best of both worlds for me. I mean, I get to do what I love and show people that I can, you know, do this. So that's my kind of thing. What gives you an edge in the competition? I'm creative. I do a lot of different things. I do photography. I cook. I like to think of myself as I have so many irons in the fire right now. I'm trying to write a cookbook. I'm trying to be on TV. I'm trying to finish my internship. I'm working a 9-to-5 job. I'm, running a cake decorating business on the side. I'm just trying to do so much stuff that, I don't like being bored. I want to do stuff, and that drive, that, driven to succeed kind of thing, really puts me at an advantage. I want to be ambitious. I want to have fun. I want to do, don't get in my way. I feel like that could be give me an edge in the competition. I mean, some people may not have that. Some people may have that. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I really feel like I can, kick ass and take names. So, and why do you think you're the next great baker? I just feel like I'm pretty good at what I do, and even to get onto the show in general, if I can learn one thing from Buddy or any of the contestants, anything at all, I mean, you have to start somewhere. I would never, ever, if you asked me 2 years ago, what are you going to do? I would never, ever say that I'd be talking to a camera in my apartment trying to get onto TV. Or, meeting Buddy, it's just one of those things. It's crazy. I just can't even explain it. It's just so neat. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and that this is, kind of fell into my lap. It's amazing. I kind of hope something comes out of it so that I can have a great story to tell. But like I said before, my name is Peter Gray. I hope that I answered all your questions, and I really hope that we get to meet again. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.